Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Come on in, take a look around. What we're going to do today, we're going to go over the balances of my debts. So if this is something that you're interested in, please stay tuned. Welcome back. We're going to go over my debts as an update for the new month. I did make a little bit of progress, I think. But let's find out if I did. This is going to be a quick um, update. So I started with my Marcus credit card with a balance of $2.06, and I can happily say that that balance is now zero. Yay! Chase card was already at zero, and it remains at a zero balance. Yes. Capital One number two started at $117.74, and I can say that balance is now at zero. A yay for that one also. Apple Card, I started at a balance of $1,840.01, and I can say that as of today, beginning of November, I am at $947.70. Awesome. My Discover card started at $5,935.08. I made that minimum payment of $176. So now I am at a balance of $5,814.08. Now this I have made only a minimum payment. I didn't do anything extra. So we'll move on to the next one, which is Mattress Firm. I made the minimum payment for that one. And also there is no interest on this card. So my ending balance is $2,995 even. My retirement loan is a loan from my 401k. Unfortunately, when I created this spreadsheet in the earlier October, this was after the date that they had updated my balance. So as of today, my balance has not been updated because they only update this balance once per month. So my balance remains $15,609.31. Capital One number one. This one I'll leave till last because this is my problem card. So bear with me. Just let's move down to One Main Financial. One Main Financial is the loan that I would like to, tell it a piece of my mind, but I really can't because I dug myself into this hole. And actually, a little bit of backstory on this. So years ago, I took this loan out to pay off or consolidate my card debt. But the problem is when we do this is that we pay off all the cards and then we turn around and use them, which is what I did. So I ended up back in debt and I still have this personal loan lurking. But you know what? That's my problem. That's something that, we need to be aware of, just to put that out there. So I started out at $16,277.06 and I made a payment of $600, which is $300 biweekly. And my balance as of today, it is $15,992.18. Now the issue, and let's talk about it. So I made two biweekly payments of $300 each. Now interest literally, and I say literally, I mean literally, ate up one whole payment of $300. And it also went over and ate up a little bit in the next $300 payment because all that went to principal was $284.88. Boo. But anyway, we're going to move on. Next up is another personal loan that here I go. I tell myself I'm going to take this loan out. I'm going to consolidate all my debts. And this one I took out in 2023, in summer of 2023. So One Main was a couple of years ago. Now, Lending Club, I took out this one and I did consolidate. That's why Marcus is at a zero balance now, and Chase and that Capital One number two. I had used that to pay off a few more credit cards, so I did good. that I don't even list those anymore because two of those credit cards are now closed. So I can't even use them because the balance are paid in full. They have disappeared. So I made my monthly payment for this card for $1,059.22, and it brought my balance down to $26,433.77. Now, this is not as bad as the One Main Financial loan, but it's still a nice chunk of money that comes out for interest. So we need to rectify this. Teachers FCU is my car loan. We started at $43,128.94. And I can say that our balance is down to $42,332.80. And I made $1,000 payment on here because I do bi-weekly payments on this one also. I pay $500 bi-weekly. And as you can see, out of that $1,000 payment, a little less than about $200 came out. So it's not terrible, and that loan balance is slowly coming down. Now ECSI is a Perkins loan, student loan that popped up out of nowhere, but I'm not gonna fight. I've already called them and talked to them about it, and they're saying that there's nothing that I can do, so I'm just gonna pay it. I used it, so I'm gonna pay it. I started out at $1,740.46. I actually made an extra payment. The minimum payment is only $40. I made an extra payment at $45 because when I first made this spreadsheet, I was expecting to do the debt snowball. Um, so this was going to be my next smallest debt after my Marcus and my Credit One, my Capital One number two. So I ended up paying an extra payment to this card, but I changed my mind. So ultimately, I'm gonna be working on the debt avalanche because the debt that I'm working on is gonna be the one main loan. So my balance for ESCI or ECSI, I'm sorry, is $1,695.46. So now let's talk about my Capital One number one card, which is the one that I left for last. This card I ended up charging some stuff on in the month of October. I had some emergencies, dental emergencies for myself, which I charged. I paid the dentist office. I'm waiting for my insurance to reimburse me for same. So as soon as they do, that money is going to go back on the card. I also used it to get some household goods for the house to upgrade our bathrooms, and I also paid a partial payment for my son's orthodontic treatment. Our insurance does not cover all of it, so there is monies that we're gonna have to pay out of pocket. So that was a total of $500 for that one. Our balance for this card right now is $11,471.87. Now this is not great. This is actually pretty bad. October was a tough month. I had a lot of unexpected spending, and a lot of that went on credit cards. But I am not discouraged. So I won't be too harsh on myself. I'm going to give myself some grace with this. I do have a goal in mind, and my goal is to become credit card and consumer debt free. So, total debts I started with $123,217.48. So now our total balance owed is $123,292.16. So I actually went up $74.68, which I'll take that as a partial win, um, because I got some stuff paid off. Yes, I did spend some extra money on stuff that wasn't in my budget that I think I needed, and there were some emergencies. But like I said, I see this now. I know what my plan is. I do have a plan, and I'm going to execute it. So, hang with me. it's going to get better. And like I tell you, you guys, but the thing about what we need to focus on, and I urge you to do so also, is pay attention to your spending. Track every single penny down to the penny. Think and double think, and then recheck your thinking and think again before you spend money. And sometimes it's okay to say no. I've had a hard time with that, but it is okay to say no. So rolling into November, I know where I'm at. I know where I need to be, and I'm gonna move towards it. So if we haven't met before, my name is Melissa. This is my channel, Budgeting Over 40, and we're here to kick this debt to the curb. Come back for more. Please subscribe to the channel, give me a like, leave me a comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.